I did not come to the studio happy today. I'm not happy. I'm not. See, I came to the studio worried. I came to the studio upset. I'm not happy. I don't know. I don't know what this man has done. I don't know what he has done. See, I used to think that for you to be part of the Nigerian football players invited for big games, crucial tournaments, I think you should do well at your club side. He has done well. What else does he need to do? What else? See, you can see that again. Someone is already posting out. The NFF is very unfair to Desas. What else does he need to do? What? Like, tell me, if you know anything that you can tell me, like, what else does he need to do? I'm not happy. He's personally looking worried. He's playing his heart, body, soul, spirit, and mind out. And I tell you all of the time, it's a very big dream for any player playing the game to be playing for club side and called up to the national team. What has this man done wrong? Just tell me. What is it that Cyril Desas have done wrong? See, I will look into that list, we'll bring that list out so you see for yourself. What is it that he has done wrong? What? When I looked at the list, I know people will definitely talk, I know, but when I saw that list, I was like, goodness me, what is this one doing there? I will tell you some players who are in that team that I'm like, they're not supposed to be here. I know it's not my job because I've got a lot of talk to say. Many sport analysts only look at things from a sporting perspective most times. Players don't always transfer club form to national team on their first outings. Only few do. But I must tell you on the show this day, success in football or any endeavor requires holistic approach. To succeed in the game or any endeavor, many things count. It's a good pick if the players give their best and the coach comes out with a winning strategy and that gives them the edge. It gives them a very big strength. It's also natural for fans to have their preferences, and sometimes the coach's discretion should be respected. And that's what I'm trying to do on the show. I'm trying to respect the list. I like to say it again so you know. It's natural for fans to have their preferences. We have who we want to see. But sometimes, like probably that we don't look into that perspective. We want to see it the right call. So sometimes the coach's discretion should be respected. That's exactly what I'm trying to do now. But everyone cannot be invited. There will be always that player we think ought to be invited. It has always been so. I'm just saying, sometimes we must give the coach the latitude of discretion. But the selection of the squad has stirred a whole lot of controversial talk, a whole lot of controversy, that you could say controversial talk in Nigeria, especially following the omission of Augsburg midfielder Frank Onyeka. I think they owe me an explanation about that very one. Because every day, week in, week out, I watch the German Bundesliga. I watch it. So I know what this man brings to the national team. I know it. I watch the MLS, New Revolution, Abdullahi. I'm not going to criticize some player, but I feel like there are people who are on this very one to do the job well. Frank Onyeka was not introduced in the squad, despite his consistent performance for his club side. Additionally, many fans were disappointed by the exclusion of informed Glasgow Rangers forward Cyril Desas. Now that one, they pay me pass. I'm so angry. I came to the studio very upset. Why? What does it take to be in the let's even get it right. What's the criteria for selection? Let's get it right. Why is Cyril Desas not in the team? Why? Why? After Victor Osimhen, he's our best informed striker. I don't want to talk about Boniface, what I saw yesterday. I watched Boniface play. I watched him play from 65 minutes. I watched him play. And he's not been getting called up for Xabi Alonso's team. Patrick Schick plays, Nathan Taylor plays. Where's in the squad? Whose report do we believe, bro? Now, why the inclusion of out-of-form forward Victor Boniface has raised further questions. The decision to call up Alassane Yusuf or Alassane Ibrahim, to say Alassane Abdullahi, any of the name goes, instead of Onyeka, has also been added fuel to the debate. Like I rather said, it's not on me to talk about who should be called up or not, but we should talk, right? When things are going wrong, I cannot sleep. And I keep saying all of the time on the show that I'm not going to rest until NFL is actually doing right. Now, as the Super Eagles prepare for their crucial World Cup qualifier against Rwanda on March 21 and Zimbabwe on March 25, Coach Eric Chell faces intense scrutiny over his choices. You know why? Nigeria's qualification hopes is hanging in the balance. Everything is at stake. So he needs to put together a winning strategy. The Super Eagles are expected to hit camp on Sunday, March 16th, in preparation for the match against Rwanda, before returning to Nigeria for the Zimbabwe clash at our best stadium, Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo. But you know, Chel, who took over the reins after Nigerian failure to qualify for the 2022 World Cup, is under pressure to revive the team fortune and secure spots for the 2026 World Cup. So when you look at this one, you now begin to say, I know critics everywhere, I know people will say a lot talks, many will say a lot, but making a countdown. I mean, they try to count down now because I don't understand that. Because, see, let me say it this way. If a coach makes a wrong call in a game that's been played live, and at the end of the day, the result comes out right, and you give him the credit, that's what happens. So, but Eric Chel, personally, for me, has put in a lot of pressure on himself. But I just think this squad will go well. I think they will go well. I just believe. I mean, it's Nigeria now. We have quality players. We have the team to just go and get the result right. We are good enough to go. Not to say anything to do that squad, but I'm just talking about let justice prevail. Let the best be called up. Why aren't the best called up sometimes? Can I even tell you, I was talking to someone just not long, a friend of mine right here, the man with the dread, and I was like, these people are being unfair. Now I say, even you maybe say not to the full Nigerian match, you know say they do unfair. Let's say the way it is. That's unfair. Let's even get that post against Cyril Desert. So you see a write-up on social media, everybody's seeing it. So why can't the score go? Why is Tolu Arokodare on the score? Why? Just tell me why. Because he's scoring goals in the gang side, Jubilee Pro League. That's amazing. I love it. You know, people say a lot about that man, Arokodare. I'll tell you about that guy. I'm a very big fan of Arokodare. I know his story. He struggled a lot, but he's found his footing. But look at this one on your screen. You just be like saying, my producer, you just be like saying, even the picture, say, be like saying they depict what you had to talk. The NFF is very unfair to Desert. He's currently our best number 9 after Osimhen. We'll still give Osimhen respect to this season. Why was he left out? If you know, you tell me. The last time Cyril Desert played for Nigeria was against Mali. Now, look at the forwards now. Look at those forwards. Now, you can see the forwards. Now, aside this one, the last time he played for Nigeria was when we played against Mali, and Mali won that very game, I recall. It was Eric Chel on the job the other side. I know very well, even though he wasn't so fantastic, but some players have been called up just to still show, even when they never do well. Now, let's look at what you have on your screen. Look at the forwards. Now, here my concern. I mean, you look on. Bros, if you tell yourself true, if you know that they go short, I mean, a mosque, they go, tell yourself true. Let's talk about Samuel Chukwueze. I can give him an exception on this one because he's a winger, if you know. So I'm going to ponder my blames, ponder my talks, ponder my points on those guys who are traditional number 9s. So Samuel Chukwueze, okay, benefit of a doubt, is a winger, yes. Do we have a lot of wingers there? Just, Victor, what's the name? Look, man, you know how it works. But I'm looking at the traditional number 9s in this team. Number 1 is Victor Osimhen. With all due respect, amazing call up anytime, well respected. I'm going to jump Luke Man because he's not a striker, you know what I mean? Like, you call him a forward, but he's not a number 9 like traditionally, you know. But, even though he plays with Retegi sometimes, like 4-4-2 up there for Gianpiero Gasparini. But Victor Boniface, if I talk now, they will say my mouth not good. Me not verse. Yesterday, I watch Boniface normally. Nobody say that's one way they win. So that, where they come, that DFK poker where they win. In hand day inside. That league when they win last season in hand day inside, they contributed immensely. He was amazing to watch. Is he a bad player? No, of course not. Is he a good player? Yes, he is. But let the best be called up. They will drop Iheanacho. Abi? Iheanacho, they drop him. See, there's a list that came out first. If you follow that NFF round talk, before we talk about the strikers, there's a list that we'll bring that list for you. There's a list that came out first, 25-man squad. When I see Iheanacho and Desert there, I happy for Desert. I see Iheanacho say, wait, happen. It was not long again, the list came out again, we now saw 23 men. So these guys were omitted. Now let's talk about those guys fully. Bring it back. Let's talk about this one. Okay. All right. Yes. You see, we'll come back to that one. Now, Victor Boniface for me, you cannot use Boniface. You can't take Boniface to replace Desert. No. Now, Sadiq Kumar. So the traditional number 9s we have in this team is Osimhen, Victor Boniface, Sadiq Kumar, and Tolu Arokodare. Arokodare, amazing call-up. I like it. I celebrate it well. So if Arokodare, if you call him for the national team, waiting men are not called Desert. Why? Arokodare is scoring goals in Belgium, I know. He shows that, yes, we are watching the league. And Yannick is also playing for Club Brugge. But Nathan Teller, benefit of a doubt, is a winger. He's also playing that up role, like for Xabi Alonso with Patrick Schick. But even though he didn't play yesterday. But Sadiq Kumar will be say just from Sociedad, so John Ron enter on loan to Valencia. Did that list. Bro, Men I tell myself true. This thing they pay me. Okay, more carry the first list ever come out. Men I first see first. Carry that first list come out. They will now bring the original list so you see. The other one was not fake. It wasn't a fake list. It was a list of 25-man squad. So the change later came to be 23, and it happened to be just 2 players omitted. And you have on your screen. Let's go now. You can see. This is this one now. This one, yes, this one is correct. Now, when you look at this list, well, you will understand that this list and the previous one, they are the same thing. The only difference is that Cyril Desires and also Kelechi Iheanacho was included in this one. If to say that this one they carry come out everywhere for boss, to say cause not go reach again. No. Now God just go save us. So if say that this one they carry come out, now me go talk say Iheanacho get person they press 84 for inside NFF. But now we also count down so. Now, more carry the full list come. More the talk and small. Oh, don't worry, we'll talk about it on the show. Let's move now. Let's tell you about Ahmed Musa. Is in the story. Eric Chell, Musa is also in the news. I don't know what you make about Ahmed Musa right now, but let's talk about Musa. Eric Chell, the Super Eagles head coach, has released his 23 final squad for the 26 World Cup qualifiers later this month. The Nigerian Football Federation NFF announced the list in a statement on Tuesday. The final list came out 1 week after the 39-player provisional list was released for the forthcoming clash. Now, I tell you, the most prominent name missing in the trimmed list is Ahmed Musa. Yeah, you know what I mean. You must give him that respect. You know why? He's our most capped player on the spot. World Cup record to say. The captain of the national team. In other words, it means that Ekong would have to continue. But I tell you, the inclusion of Ahmed Musa in the initial squad was a surprising one, since his last call-up to the team was at the AFCON in Côte d'Ivoire, where he did not make any appearance throughout the tournament. So if to say we win that AFCON, I go collect him, I go carry him. But after a long time out, Nathan Teller and Joe Aribo returned to the Eagles fold. 3 players, Tolu Arokodare, Igor Ogbu, Papa, Mustafa, were handed their first ever Super Eagles call-ups. And they see this thing, I know why the verse. Now, 2 months I carry for it like antenna, I can't studio, so I'll tell you now. And the verse was Cyril Desires matter, and the verse for Frank Onyeka matter. Well, I know you want to ask me who should be omitted on that very one. You know, I was on the show and I gave a whole lot of talk about Joe Aribo. I know Aribo, very good player. See, he's gained his form back. The club is doing bad. Southampton, nothing where they want to do. No matter the fast and prayer when they do, they will go relegation. Nothing where they want to do. They're like, when they go climb mountain, they don't go forward, they don't go winner. They don't go fee, they must go. But when you talk about some team players, like, he's not doing bad either, so it's good to bring him out. But you watch New Revolution, Abdullahi, did you see him this season? Have you watched him? No, besides they talk, man, I'm not vessel, but I just talk to my own, I just talk to you. They say, here in our voice of the people TV, so we know the talker, but say it positively, so we need to talk. Alassane Abdullahi Yusuf, bro, now good player in our box, but I like him, I'm in Nigeria county. But bros, if you want to check in judgment, in rate, because I do like for like now. Aribo, defensive, attacking, and he's a very, very full-minded man. He's so conscious about it. So Aribo possesses a whole lot. So the difference between Aribo and this guy, Aribo is slightly creative than Alassane Yusuf and Frank Onyeka. But Onyeka for Augsburg, they play ball. You know what I'm for Brentford, bro, talk true. But this match is a whole lot of big games. The match will be a Shell's first set of games with the Super Eagles since it was named. This job not be small picking job. Oh. See, you see that national team, eh? I'm just trying to be what's the word? I should be professional. Let me not just post it out on the show. But you know, some things, get some people have to go. But I say, I don't understand. But let me tell you another one that's really trending. I know this will happen. So on Saturday, I recall, last week Saturday, I said something about Tolu Arokodare. We saw Segun Odegbami and Eric Chell having a conversation. I mean, they were having these talks. And it was not long, Segun Odegbami, 1980 Nations Cup winner, came out to give us a whole lot of hype. He took the hype Eric Chell that time. But now this same man, when we say I respect, our legend of the game, 1980 Nations Cup winner, he was the man that was saying Eric Chell is not good enough. His CV, who is Chell? Why is NFF giving him the job? But later everything can change. Because they ask themselves, therefore they change the apples, I don't understand. But more you live like that. But Tolu Arokodare, you need to know, I'll tell you his story on the show today. If time permits, I'll let you know. Tolu Arokodare is a man that played under Segun Odegbami's academy. So when you see something like that, you begin to wonder, is there any talk? He gave us the talk for inside. But include my boy. I'm not saying it happened. I'm not saying it happened, right? But you know how social media would be. So on the show, I recall I said about the Jabor, my friend, Ogumade de Remo Stars, the coach. assistant coach of Nigeria. I know this will happen because people are now saying, Kayode, may I carry Kayode Bankole come? Bring the picture, make it say, fine boy. Good, oh. Kayode Bankole, you see him. He's a goalkeeper for Remo Stars. Do you know Joseph? You know Dosu Joseph, Abi? At that time, I see our keeper will say, congrats at that time. Dosu Joseph, you know, Abi? Dosu Joseph is our Olympic medalist. He won the 1996 Olympic in America, Atlanta. But his brother now, former goalkeeper David Dosu, elder brother of ex-Nigerian international Dosu Joseph, has strongly defended Kayode Bankole's selection for the World Cup squad ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Now, do you know what I'm talking about this? I'll tell him. I'm not talking about Rocco Diary. Bring that, our goalkeeper, we say, where that Super Eagles, Remo Stars something. That guy and that guy I want to talk about now, Kayode Bankole, because people are now saying our assistant coach, now the reason why we say they bring him, but I will defend him on the show. You know why? That's the man I'm talking about. That's Kayode Bankole. Do you know why I would defend him? There's nowhere in the world today that you check about these guys. There's nowhere in the world that you see a league where players are topping the league that majority of them will not be involved. Now, only Nigeria know they see that one. So most just talk say our league never today structured like that, Abi. But this guy's club side, the Remo Stars, is topping the Nigerian Premier Football League. Bros, give me one reason why they don't go call him. If not you, uncle. Let's judge it. So addressing critics with questionings, or who questions Bankole's inclusion, Dosu emphasized that the young shot stopper has earned his place through hard work and perseverance. We'll bring you David Dosu. So you see him, he look like his brother. He get, you know, a big man. He be like, God too much. They get the same face. As Dosu Joseph just did, I saw your brother just did. We'll bring it so you see the man. I'm talking about Dosu Joseph's, Dosu Joseph, that's the older one of, Dosu Joseph's older brother. Their name, they confuse me. David, Dosu Joseph, their name, they confuse me. But you see, now speaking in an interview ahead of head coach, Eric Chell announced his final squad. Let me quote Dosu what he said. I'm going to quote him what he said. He said, many are saying he has no place in the national team. That's what he's saying. But I'm here to tell you that that's not true. I'm here to tell them that it's not a fluke that the new coach picked him. I'm talking about this man you have on your screen. You know, that's the guy I'm talking about. He's a very good goalkeeper. And he said, he started with me at Agege Stadium with Pepsi Academy. Okay? And then he went as far as saying, I trained him myself and I tried to take him to different clubs. But they kept saying, he's too young, we can't play him. With patience and dedication, he found his place at Remo Stars. Okay? So, and then he has never looked back. Dosu also went as far as saying, he further stated that the coach made the right decision. The coach can never be wrong. I don't know for this kind of one, but more leave my face. He sees, I'm going to go to the editorial so you know what I'm talking about. So when I check the editorial, you know what I mean. He said he sees the players, he watches their performances and makes the best choices for the team. Bankole has worked hard and he deserves this opportunity. Okay? So Bankole, according to me, Bankole is one of 3 goalkeepers named in the Chelsea final squad in the upcoming game. So I'll tell you so you see for yourself how good these guys have been. Now, the Super Eagles will face group leaders Rwanda in Kigali. Okay, now let's look about this guy. Look at his clean sheets. So it doesn't sound like we are just hyping him. Look at his clean sheets. Kayode Bankole, Remo Stars. You can see for yourself. They have Galadima Mohammed, Vicky Torres, Sochima Victor. So all of these guys in the league, there's no way you cannot drop this kind of a guy now. See, the justification now with the talk now. Because I'm here on the show to justify this list. My points might not be valid for you, though, but one thing we do is we should talk about it when it's wrong. When it's right, we give them the respect, the maximum respect. Like I already said, we should respect the list. And I wish they do. So, Bankole may not give him a chance. But on this note, let's talk about the Super Eagles players who made the call. But before then, it would interest you to know that our players have market value. Can I tell you, during the AFCON in Ivory Coast, we were rated the most valuable team. Not just because say that our team are there. These players, their value get grade. Super Eagles head coach Eric Chell on Tuesday announced his final 23-man squad ahead of the Nigerian 2026 World Cup qualifying fixture against Rwanda and Zimbabwe. Do you understand it? Now, the coach released a list and expanded provisional squad of 39 players last week. So, this will be his debut match in charge of the three-time African champions. And I must tell you, you have the squad on your list, on your screen right. The squad consists of 3 goalkeepers, 6 defenders, 6 midfielders, and 7 forwards, with a mix of experienced names and new faces. Super Eagles head coach Eric Chell has assembled the 5 most valuable African players ahead of Nigerian upcoming World Cup qualifying match against Rwanda and Zimbabwe, I must tell you. Now, the 23-man list features a host of household Nigerian players, the likes of Samuel Mabali, Victor Osimhen, Ademola Lookman, Alexi Wobi, William Troost-Ekong, and Ola Aina. Now, Chelsea's squad, according to Transfer Market, has a market value of 356. For this show today, I'm going to do maths for you now. A value of 356.4 million euro equated to a value of over 500,000,000, or half a trillion, better word, half a trillion in Nigerian currency. So you have words like 596.57 billion naira. Not going to let your calculator go spoil for Wednesday show. I tell you, these guys. Now, let's talk about our backline. When I don't say we get, no, we have, see, quality play. Quality don't be say just quality. We get quality players. Their market value is okay. Not like, if you compare to some, but it's Nigeria and Africa. So let's give them respect. Nigeria backline is worth 51.2 million euros. That's in naira. You check 85.7 billion naira. While our midfield combined a total of 68 million euros. So you bring to naira currency 130.8 billion naira. Our attack, we're not a sleep. Our attack value now 237 million euros. You want to bring it to naira? I'm not talking about millions here. In naira is 396.7 billion naira. I'm not going to tell persons, I tell you. The Super Eagles' most valuable defender is Kevin Bassey. That's 16 million euro. While Ola Aina has got 40 million as well. And it's just close. In midfield, you have Iwobi. I'll tell you all of this guy's story. Now, let's talk about the top 5 most valuable Super Eagles players. The rise in the success of Nigerian players in Europe has seen their market value go up as well. Some of these players are well sought after in their respective clubs. Let's start with number 1, Victor Osimhen. The Napoli loanee is one of the most sought after strikers in Europe. His brilliant form has seen him see clubs clubs like Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain follow the trail. So this is not when I see on our screen now. Even those Rwanda people say, let me even say it. Those Rwanda people, they try to be careful. Now, because I'll see maybe this. But you know what about Africa? We not agree, now they check law too. Africa, they not the year what do. Because if you see me, they go mark you. I remember when Mikel was playing at 2013 AFCON, he said something. He said, these guys don't even know I play for Plateau United. I've been a Nigeria boy now because I did Chelsea. We die here. Who you be? What shift, I beg? So when you play the game, when you sit, when you hustle the game. So that's what happens. So even this Lookman self, maybe say they're born for that side. Lookman's good though. When I watch Ademola Lookman play in Nigeria, Baba they put all in strength because these boys, that's what they do. Salah as well, more Salah. When it comes to Nigeria to play, Egypt, sorry. Salah, I know what Salah name, not to play with yesterday. We'll give Salah his to live on one side. But you know what I mean? Those guys playing that trade abroad, African players abroad. Because they play for that side, they play, they don't show they're going to drink all those things. So they're strong. Boo. You can only be light when you want to be light. Now let's talk about Ademola Lookman now. 55 million euro, 92.06 billion naira. Lookman has been Atlanta's savior, but not Jesus Christ, on several occasions in the last years, or in the past years, better word, proving his vitality, and then on the side, his steady improvement on the pitch has seen his market value grow as well. So he will leave there very soon, no doubt. Everybody knows. But let's talk about the number 3 on the list. This guy must be careful. This is when I want to talk now. I must be careful because the value will drop. When I watch and they play yesterday, I can't ask myself, say, what did you do this guy? What changed for Boniface? I know you can be rusty in the game. I know this game well that sometimes when you don't play, you get rusty. It's true. That one is true. When you don't play football, like constantly, that's what's happening to Rasmus Højlund in Man United. He's so rusty. Like he don't even believe himself, say, now striker MB. Boniface, I think he needs a psychologist on this one. Boniface needs to be talked to. Since Boniface missed out of Al Nassr's deal, in life, he has not been okay. It's so okay to say. not only mentally, psychologically. Boniface, I mean, he lifted the German Bundesliga in the season, like the first season when he made a move from the Belgium side, winning the Bundesliga and the DFB Pokal while helping them reach the final of the UEFA Europa League. He's experienced slight dip in form this year, but his ability on the ball is evident for all to see. But not be one when I see yesterday. How did they even invite Boniface? When I know this, we even talk on. How? What was it? I know the part they say national team player. I know. If you say I leave Boniface, come bring Desas, the bear what? I don't know. I just think the call up should. See, I'm not going to justify it, but if it's by what he has played from the last 6 months, injury as well hit him, he should not be in this team. He should not be in the list. Is he a good player? Yes. Don't get me wrong. Go tomorrow and I'll go comment section, go the right. This analyst, this presenter does not like Boniface. Not get what you do me. For yeah, they talk about Boniface. Say Nigeria partner never to suit him. I talk now. He's not the first man. I mean, Akpabore, legend of the game, did not score a lot of goals in Nigeria. But you go Germany, go scatter everywhere. I don't know that they take Germany, they swear for you now. You go Germany, go to score, go call Nigeria. No. But time will tell. Because no matter they always talk, I say the only time you go take, Stammer go call Papa name. So when you wait first, when you give us some kind of time. We both say now benefit of a doubt. Not go bad. We just still wait. But let's talk about Alexi Iwobi. Alexi Iwobi's got 41.85 billion. No one of the senior players in the Super Eagles team. Iwobi's market value is a testament to the hard work he's done to be a consistent elite player in the Premier League. They respect and well. For nearly a decade, he's been there. You know his Arsenal story, right? Now let's talk about the fifth one. When we small that time, we don't call on the last but not the least. Nathan Taylor, Wilfred Ndidi, Samuel Chikwueze, 18 million euros. That's like the what? Even if 18 million euros for Europe, it big go. But say player a big pass, that's too small. Now, not say no, convert for naira now, you give you 30.1 billion naira, big. Anything will be euro, anything where anything where their money is Nigeria, which way Nigeria now? Any small thing for even 15 million euro, 10 million euro, they give you the big boy. You not go buy house for lucky years. So. I got the joke. All right, the Super Eagles throw at different stages of a career. Now, different positions have the market value. But let's talk about the list now. I'll tell you the players involved, and I'll tell you their club side as well. So maybe their club side should not be the top, because I see Ojo Oloreleke, God go help us. So for this country, not only God go help us. I want to change that narrative. Like, if I'm opportune, I'm going to say words to the NFF. Let's change that narrative. Say, if you not go outside, say if you go outside, they call abroad. If you did in the jail for a year, Benin Republic, abroad you do. You know what I'm saying? You understand me? If you come out, if you work small, you come up for Nigeria, just make your border, just come, make you don't come up for Nigeria. For Lagos, they go right, this is Lagos. I know that other people get from other African countries. Make you come out, you don't already that abroad. And these players have this narrative in their heads. They have this reminiscing talk like when we go abroad. Sometimes not be Europe, it is sweet say abroad. Because the way they talk, I say, I just came back from the States. My guy went and said, I came back from the States. I called the tell and said, Alpha, send me small thing. I came back from the States. Now, Anambra State. Now, me not going to go ask and say, bros, explain to me. I came back from the States. And for y'all, allow me to finish now. State now, state. Maybe, so, let's be realistic with the team now. Stanley Wabale Chipa, United South Africa. Good goalkeeper. Amaso Basoje, Singida, Black Stars, Tanzania. You go like go Tanzania? You go Tanzania. Kayode Bankole is having a good time with Remo Stars, no doubt. So the defenders we have likes of William Ekom Alkalode, Football Club Saudi Arabia, Brother Sai Samuel Fenerbahce, SK Turkey, Bruno Yemechi, Olympiacos Football Club Greece, and then Calvin Bassey, Fulham Football Club England, Ola Oluwa Aina, Nottingham Forest England, Igor Ogbu, SK Slavia Prague, Czech Republic. I bet when I carry Igor Ogbu picture come out. That I read jersey. See, now this boy owner, if I say NFF, I see them, I say, well, I don't try. I watched Igor Ogbu play well in Slavia Prague and Czech Republic. Many people not to know, you get dread. They not to know. Now, good player with that one. He's very defensive. And the guy, I don't even know how they take, and they top the league for Czech side. Ogbu is a good player. Igor Ogbu. So this is like the replacement for Ola, what's the name? Simi Ajayi. That's the man. That's the man. So I don't know whether they'll get and start now, but it depends on formation where they will take play. If they want to go do 4-3 for back now, I don't know. Because Oshon not did this list now, not see Oshon inside. You know what I'm saying? So this guy now, See, this kind of call up, I like him. This guy was called up not because he knows anybody there, but because he plays week in, week out. They give him best. Now, because in Europe, and at the top of Czech Republic, so now Kayode back call it the top. Now somebody just the vest, say why they call him. I mean, I not leave him more. I not leave those one because let's be realistic. How can you be topping in the league anywhere in the world? And the league can be civilized. They don't call this guy now. Now know where I go start. But Nigerian player now on the year world, if they never do drain, I not rest. Yeah? David say? Yeah? If they never do drain, they don't rest. But Jerry, don't say normally big players, right? Now let's talk about the midfield. Williams, Wilfred Ndidi, that's the word, sorry. Wilfred Ndidi is there. Leicester City, England. Raphael Onyedika, my man. Club Brugge, Belgium. They'll play today, we'll go know that they will qualify. Alassane Yusuf Abdullahi, that this one, they cost Walao. I'll leave him. New Revolution, USA, I'll leave him. Alex Iwobi, Fulham Football Club, England. Joseph Ayodele Aribo. Many of you don't know saying Joseph been named. So you can't enjoy Aribo. He's sweet, he means sweet, Joe Aribo. But the team where Aribo play for Rangers, never still play and reach now. The boy play ball for Rangers. Under Gerrard, the two play ball. A lot of people don't even know what this guy brings to the team. He's got that depth. He's a very good player. Forget this that just on one side, so the guy has how play ball. Now we have Papa Daniel Mustafa for Niger Tornadoes. Up front we have the likes of. So that Mustafa inclusion not bad. I like it. We're off Ogbu now. I'm not come Ogbu for the show. When I say don't talk Ogbu, I say Ogbu give us something. Now forward again, Samuel Chukwueze, AC Milan, Italy. Victor Osimhen, Galatasaray, Turkey. Ademola Lookman, Atalanta Football Club, Italy. Victor Boniface, Bayern Leverkusen, Germany. Simon Moses, I like to call Simon Moses. FC Nantes in the league on side. Sadiq Kumar, Valencia Football Club, Spain. They do bad though. Sadiq Kumar not be bad player. See, I think there's something about Sadiq Kumar that people don't know. But it can be talked about. Why is it called up? It can actually be talked about. But I think the last 2 months has been amazing to watch, right? When you watch Sadiq Kumar play, he doesn't look that so, what's the word? He got me stopped on the show. Like, Remy, I'm thinking. He doesn't look that so prolific. He doesn't look fast, but he's fast too. He might not be fast on the ball, but he has a very fast instinct. When he does not look his play. He looks quite sluggish, like, who be this himself? You get one go where he scored last week. You see that flick? I mean, not last week, so where he flick from back. Sadiq Kumar. Now we talk now. That's the man. He made a move to Real to say that because he does not want to sleep either. He wants to get a move. He wants to play first football. Or Yazaba did not give a chance me to play match. He said, I go come out. Now on loan. And now in Valencia said, don't they do well. If they play all this bad team, you see they're all on the drop. Let's go with that one. Now, let's talk. When will the match be? That's like a question they ask. Nigeria will trade tackles with Rwanda in Kigali on March 21 before returning to the Gospel Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo to lock hands with Zimbabwe 4 days later. The two games are must-win games for the Super Eagles, who have enjoyed a torrid start to the World Cup qualifying campaign. Now, it's on this note. Say today, I want to give us some kind of Nigerian news. I all know say Espago. We don't talk. We want to see the list. The list don't come and I make you calm down. Where am I sing that song? Not be for me and you. As a baby, calm down. No, you don't need a baby. Leave on. Move, calm down. One thing is inevitable. Mouths will always talk. People will always say a lot. Even if Chelsea carry the best squad come out, people will say Yan. People won't talk now. You don't know, sure? They go talk. But as you be so when you get some kind, when you wait first. Most time I want to be more know who go. If a check go get a result like this, never you go boss to say not reach again. People go like and they'll get credit. But let's talk about one man on the show. Super Eagles invitee. Things to know about him. He's a new player in this one, a new call-up. You might be surprised to know. Quite short, but then you need to know this. Super Eagles head coach Ebik Char has named the squad, The Franco-Malian tactician trimmed his initial 39-man list, unveiling his final selection on Tuesday. So today now Wednesday, and yesterday that one come out. So make I talk about Tolu Arokodare. He is not the only first-timer on the list. Arokodare Tolu. The others are Czech Republic-based defender Igor Ogbu, I told you. Home-based midfielder Papa Daniel Mustafa of Niger Tornadoes. Now, 5 things you need to know about this man you have on your screen. Not be saying we did today hype and this guy good though. This guy, he good. For me to say I want to do advert for him, he not pay me anything. This guy good, I tell you. Tolu Arokodare, like the name goes, Arokodare. was born on November 23rd, 2000 in Festac Town area of Lagos, Nigeria. Now, the number 2 you need to know about this man, during his youth in Nigeria, he played for Cash Academy and Flying Sport Academy in Festac. All those ones, no, go Festac, go check out the city. As well as Segun Odegbami's Academy. He later joined Box to Box Football Club Academy as well in Surulere, Lagos, and had tryouts with European clubs like Freiburg and Toulouse. Now, the number 3 you need to know about this man, Aroko Dare is 1.97 meters. He goes 70 concern me. Now, number 9 be this. 6 feet 6 inches tall, making him a dominant force in aerial duels. I want Tiriteza, but you see, for all these duels, I have to see me for that team. Now, this guy. Not go there, not go bust your head. He get height. He's a high play ball. Now, match-up player, everybody know him. He dominate, he get that force. And number 9 player be that one. This kind of boys, they're hungry. What they find? They give a chance. Make them show themselves. So now chance, they find so. They all give a chance. You may not blast the hype, I'm going to leave first. But the 24-year-old completed a stunning switch from Amiens Football Club to KRC Genk in Belgium on the brink of the 2022-23 January transfer deadline, following the departure of their star player, Paul Onuachu, to Southampton. When Onuachu run come out, now Nigeria replaced Sam. Now, I'll tell you the last one about this man. In his senior career, he has stayed for Valmiera in Latvia. Nigeria, we today travel. Hey, sure? If they tell me, say, Aroko Dare go play for national today, you know, if you not believe. Valmiera. You know where Valmiera, they for Latvia. I'm Nigerians, we there everywhere. You know where we not there. We there, I go to check geographical atlas. So there, you know atlas now, all those map of the world, made this here. When you tell people say Lagos is the smallest state, the highest population, say a lie. See, Lagos. Eh? It's small. Lagos, this Lagos is small. Lagos, Nigeria, Lagos small. It's small. Go check it now. But, people. Survivor, here and be our Europe. For Nigerians, we never travel. All right, I'll tell you this guy. Latvia. First, even the Oman. I see my guy, tell me, say, I'm traveling. Say, where they go? They say, Luxembourg. Which one go to say you want to go play football? Luxembourg is a very nice place, very fine. It will make me fine. I think it's one of the richest in the, if not the richest. They get money. It's one of, check it out. I think top 5, you go there, the richest countries in the world. Luxembourg, gonna find, they're not to get those names. Because if they find ABC, if I go meet L stay far. Now our guy don't play for Latvia. He play for Cologne for Germany, he play for Amiens for France. This guy don't the hospital, don't not be today. Come there for Belgium side. Now he's the current top scorer of the Belgian Jubilee Pro League with 16 goals, making him one of the Nigerian most informed strikers. I know they talk about this, so I'm going to leave him. But more sharply go break. When we return, we just sharply enter into 1 or 2 things. We'll say we lost the day. But when I not forget, say, what happened yesterday? You will never walk alone. When I carry that post, come out first, why I even go break? That post about Liverpool, where they say, they shout, they say, they'll be like Anfield. They will carry Salah record, and I'll go break, and I'll come back, we can continue the show. When I carry that small, that right up, because they talk to Liverpool, this is Anfield, this is Anfield, this is Anfield. You know, say, and they talk every time for sure. Do you know me? Many people for Nigerian road, so when I'm going to go eat person, say, guy, they don't try me. Do you know me? Do you know me where I am? Many of them not be anybody. If you go check them, not be anybody. Now, so Liverpool go do yesterday. Now, see waiting there for your screen, so me read that. They say Liverpool fans, they shout, come on field, like saying at prison. PSG, they got turned, they got use that play, go do training ground. If I come back, I'll call Vitinha and John Neves, saying not too much. Liverpool fans just did. Yeah, they're not humble this morning. I beg, back to me. When I cannot come, I too like this kind of thing. I'll put on Liverpool fans will conquer you now. But that's what it is. I'll be back shortly. Don't go anywhere. We are Voice of the People TV, and this is the Sports Republic show on your way. My name is Kizzy K. I'll be back shortly. When I return, the show continues. You don't want to know. You don't want to miss what's next. Please stay with us. All right, let me talk about this quickly. Okay, let me start with this. Let's flip the 1-1. Now, you already saw this. Let's go with the next one. I should talk about all of those games that was played yesterday. For everything that you have on your screen, I will talk about it now before we go back to the Super Eagles news, because Siri Deza matter, they pay me. You see that Siri Deza? Okay, man, I probably enter comment section. Man, I read waiting at the drop. Man, I see the drop and they come. This one say he's got a reward for his hard work. Nice one. Chris Ejake. I hope, please, Chris, let me know who you're talking about. I want to know. This one says, nice to see you. Is it me or Chris? I don't know. Tell me for that place. And I'm saying first time of seeing. What do they see? Feel that you can make it too much, but you need to tell me what you're saying. Then Charles Ochu has come to say, what about Chris Santos Uche? Who plays week in, week out? Very strong, creative, and energetic. You know, I'm not saying, I won't even talk through. Before I go into Champions League news, more talking. This Super Eagles matter. No guy want to do a website not talk. That's true. That is certain, right? I must tell you the truth. But that one too cost matter. Chris Santos switching for Hetafe, they play ball. That guy get depth. When I know say Fisayo deliver, go YouTube, go watch my former show now. For Voice of People, go watch former show. See, I wish these things can be replayed again so you see. Maybe now me go get that job, man, they can't come. I talk and for sure, I'm not be prophet. I'm not the ring bell for anybody now. I talk and say, if that Bashir not did that team, maybe say Dele Bashir, they bring that for last year. Maybe they use Chris Santos Uche replace her, talk him. So maybe now Aribo will be the guy, but Aribo, we just look at, we not to talk about that list, because if we talk about that list, you go the boy, I want the verse for inside. When I bring that Siri Deza come out, Siri Deza go the verse, bring that Siri Deza picture come out again. More read that way there. Siri Deza, just if you have a reason, this is my question. I don't know, maybe I don't know. Yes, I'm the host on the show, I'm the presenter on ground. I don't know. If you know, tell me, wait till make them drop this guy. And if you know, give me a reason what could be, or what is, or what should be. What is the criteria for selection? Why is Aroko Dare in that team? Because he's doing well. Why is Ego Ogu in that team? Because they are doing well. Why is this man not in that list? If you don't know, me not tell me, wait till make this my guy, maybe say they for screen, so they worry, they pain, and they vessel. Not they that list. You know, no, me not tell me. Because I don't know. Because I've been thinking about the reason why Cyril Deza is not on the team. But let's talk about the Champions League. We'll come back to that. Now, on the Champions League note, let's bring you this now. The first set of quarterfinalists in the 2024-25 Champions League has emerged. Unfortunately, Super Eagles star Victor Boniface and Nathan Tella did not make the cut. They were eliminated after Bayer Leverkusen suffered a 2-0 defeat to Bayern Munich in their round of 16 second leg clash on Tuesday night. Harry Kane, you sabi play ball. Harry Kane, you too good. With a shift. Ijeo, this guy where they on screen sabi play ball die. See, in a that second goal, he just touch her. Now Apostle David just go press side post. Even keeper, for a generation, not if he catch that ball. I must tell you, a goal and assist from Harry Kane sealed Leverkusen's fate of dashing in the hopes of a comeback in front of their home fans. So shameful, having already lost the first leg 3-0 at the Allianz Arena. The German side bowed out of the competition with a 5-0 aggregate defeat. And that's how bad it is. But let's talk about this now. Boniface and Nathan Teller's Champions League exit came just hours after both players were named in the Nigerian 23-man squad for the World Cup qualifier games coming up, Rwanda, Zimbabwe, respectively. While neither featured in the first leg, Boniface was introduced in the 65th minute on the second leg, but was unable to change the course of the match. Taylor remained unused substitute. See, if you not hear me when I go to say my tempo they rise. Not beside, Boniface not doing anything, I like and die. But if you now watch Boniface yesterday, bros, if you watch Boniface, Boniface don't play anything. If you say not be studio, I did now for the show you I did the race laps. I say sure. Now Boniface let me know I be this one. Ije, Eramel. Boniface don't Ije, you go see ball like this, not be hope, but not. I say, what TV this one? I say maybe now make a day bench so. He dey see Boniface. If you not get, I don't know. Maybe I say you need advice. Now that Boniface, I don't know how Eric Chair take do him. If I talk like blood to the career, I don't know me. I don't know how Eric Chair take do him, take kind of come. So that's what they're doing now. So if they use and they do it now. See, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I know he's not played up to 15 games in Nigerian jersey, like Nigeria Super Eagles jersey. You know that jersey? They jersey they have you. Forget they say they have you. If you wear on a load. But, bro, if you're not doing well in your club side, you should not be called. National team, not be anybody, papa, oh, nobody get on. Now we get on, now we the run, now we, now the federation get on. Not be anybody, Papa, get national team, they tell you. Nobody. Nobody gets what say, if you see me not do it, they'll drop one. Now that kind of coach will define. But I'm not going to talk say Chen about coach. But this Boniface I think because my guy not there. There's not there. Boniface there. How did they do? Let's talk about Inter Milan. Now Inter Milan progressed to the last 8 of the Champions League with a 2-1 victory over Feyenoord at the San Siro, still in a comfortable 4-1 aggregate win, having won the first leg 2-0 at the Netherlands. Simon Inzaghi's side made the mark in the dangerous game and they got it right. This marks Inter's second quarter-final appearance in 3 seasons following their run to the final last year. Now Rafinha, Yamal, power Barcelona for Benfica. Teenage sensational player Lamine Yamal stole the spotlight with a spectacular goal as Barcelona powered past Benfica with a 3-1 victory, securing their game result 4-1 on aggregate. Barcelona, who held a 1-0 lead from the first leg in Lisbon, started strongly at the Olympic Stadium Copanis. Lamar, Yamir set up Rafinha for an 11th minute volley, but Benfica responded quickly as Nicolas Otamendi, the World Cup winner, headed home from a corner just 2 minutes later. However, the Catalans soon regained control. Yamal covered in a stunning effort from outside the box in the 25th minute. 27th minute, that's what. Before Rafinha added a third in the 42nd minute, completing a clinical counter. But the game when I don't want to talk about now, let me talk. Now the game will be saying, my guys, when they come for evening, they go talk. Jerry, that host, that local room show, 5, men are joining for 5. That guy, now Liverpool fan, now you go feel explain to you, now what's happening. Liverpool, you will never walk alone, not the work for PSG. I will up PSG anytime. It's time for me to go. I need to run. I'll shout out to everyone who was part of the show. Liverpool cannot win everything now. That's Dare to Dream on the YouTube comment section. Thank you so much. Keep them coming. I'll talk about it tomorrow when I return on the show. Hopefully to give you more updates about everything sports. Some stories are still emanating, but I'll tell you more when we return. This is Voice of the People TV, and I'm your host on the Sports Republic show. You already know my name is Kizzy K. I remain the only football player without a jersey. Tomorrow will be Thursday, and I'll see you. Safe.